and today we are going to have the presentation and the further discussion. Okay, so first of all, learn and know what you are going to learn today. So this is the graph of the learning experiences. So you are going to acquire through reading, watching and listening 13%, investigation 26%, discussion 60%, you will practice 21% and the celebration will be 11%. And yes, production is going to be 13%. So today's aims are that by the end of today's class, you are going to just recall all the main points of this lesson. Number one. Number two, you are going to know more about the phobias. Number three, you will learn about the themes, the various themes. You already know it, but there is going to be a discussion on the themes of this lesson. And yes, we are going to do something creative. Also, we will try to apply the learning from the lesson in our real life. So, are you ready for that?
Yes.
So, let's start. So, first of all, I would like to call Shivam Avi with the mind map. Shivam.
Good morning everyone. As you all know what is our topic, deep water, and the author is William Douglas, as you all know. Firstly, I will tell what is the story. This is about the experience of the author of his fear, or you can say the story, how he get rid of his fear, and what is his fear. So about the author, he was born in Minnesota. He was Douglas Justice in history, and he made Franklin Roosevelt at Yale and become an advisor and friend to President. Thirdly,
this is very important that he was advisor to the president. Not only advisor but friend also. Okay? Continue.
So thirdly, what is the theme of the chapter? The theme of the chapter is the hydrophobia and refers to overcome the phobia. What is hydrophobia? Hydrophobia is a fear of water. Everyone has many types of phobia, like acrophobia, I have acrophobia. There is a height phobia. So fourth, what is phobia? A phobia is a realistic fear of a person that I told you recently. And it can be anything like objective, active situation. Every person has a different types of phobia. As I told you, acrophobia, fear of height, hemophobia, fear of blood, and hydrophobia, the phobia of the author, water phobia. The child culture. How he gets phobia from the water, I will tell you now. He was 10 or 11 years old when he had to decide to swim. He went to a YMCA pool in Yakima. Now, what happened in YMCA, I will tell you. How he get more fear about the water. YMCA pool was safe because it was 2 or 3 feet deep and 9 feet deep to the other side. What happened? When he went to the swimming pool, he went earlier from the timing. And a person throws the heel to the water, he does a prank and he just feels that he cannot do anything in the water. He can say he paralyzed in the water. His mind is working but his body is not working. So about firstly, when he get a phobia, when he was 4 years old, he went on beach California with his father, and he strayed by the waterway. When he get the water phobia, his father knows that he doesn't harm that, and he is smiling, and he is just thinking why my father is smiling. After effects of YMCA, what happened after YMCA? He get fear of water, and after that he don't go for the swimming pool for a year. Like you can see for once or 4 days, he feels probably unsafe. Phobia drives from him, confirming both his swimming training. He just feels.
This is very important. That after the YMCA experience, what happened? That the fear kept on haunting him for days, and he was wobbly. Wobbly means his whole entire body started shaking. Even if he looks at the water or goes near any water body. Fine. So this was actually happening, and the phobia deprived him of the joy of canoeing, boating, swimming, and doing all his fishing trips. Fine, good. Shivam, carry on.
He gets fear from everyone that with the water. Like he can go for fishing, and his friends all the time every week go for fishing. Now, how he reflects his fear. So he had an instructor on the age of 12. In 12 he went for IMCA. At the age of 22 or 23, I don't remember the exact number.
Okay.
He had an instructor for a swimming. And how the instructor teach him the swimming? So we practice swimming for 5 days in a week. And how the instructor teach him swimming? Now, this instructor use a belt or rope to teach. Why for a rope? You can when his instructor tie him with a rope, he cannot drown in the water. He just tied up with a rope and he don't fear. After that, his instructor train him day by day. Firstly, for a week, he only do a water kick. After that, he start moving her hands. After that, he learning new moves of the swimming. First start trading after 3 months. Combined start from the self-programming instructor. 3 months after 3 months, instructor self-trained him, and finally he got a clean check from the instructor and able to swim. He don't know how to swim, and now you can see he get rid of his fear. And now he's swimming. His instructor told him that you are a professional swimmer, and currently he don't believe that I am a professional swimmer. So how he checked that he is professional swimmer? He went to a Bedford in Thailand where he swam 2 miles across the lake to a stand back. So firstly, he cannot swim in a pool, and now he is swimming in a lake. So as you can see, how is the gap? Firstly, when he is 12 years old, he get fear from the water, and now he is swimming in a lake for 2 miles. Winning not from the experience. All we have to fear itself. As I told you in starting, that we all have a fear, like I have acrophobia, then you have blood issues, then you have hydrophobia, the author had a hydrophobia. Now this is my presentation.
What is the Shivam? Clap for Shivam. So right now we have all gone through the lesson for some days, but now wonderful Shivam that you have compiled all the points at one place, and in a nutshell we got what the story was about. Fine. So like I found that Shivam was in between, was not able to find out what type of fear was particular fear. So Tejaswini of our class, she has prepared a presentation on different types of phobia, because this is also something we should know about. Fine. So Tejaswini, be here.
Good morning to all present here. As you have already told about fear or phobia. Fear is an inseparable part of our life. We all had very type of phobias. So let's play a quiz. Arachnophobia. Who tell me arachnophobia? Tell me. It is the fear of spiders. Yes.
I think Tejaswini should show that particular place.
Fear of spiders and other arachnids. Ophidiophobia. Yes.
It's a fear of snakes.
Yes, it's a fear of snakes.
Don't show them, just take the name and then just
Acrophobia.
Fear of heights.
Shivam was doing it very nicely.
Aerophobia. Fear from flying.
Please repeat. What is aerophobia?
Aerophobia is a fear of
Yes, loudly.
fear of flying. Xylophobia.
Any idea?
Fear of dogs.
Astrophobia. Fear of internet hacking. Trypanophobia.
You are people have better vocabulary than me. Some of them really I don't know. Just when he is, hello.
What is trypanophobia?
Peter.
It's a fear of injections. Agoraphobia. Fear of
Just
enclosed
ask them.
spaces, like as you can see, lips.
Sure. Yes. So it's fear of enclosed spaces. I think some of the vocabulary items you have learned. Some of them you know, maybe they are very common, or you or something that particular fear. And some of them are actually you don't know about it. You don't know. Okay, so thank you, Tejaswini. Wonderful presentation. And I believe that all of you have learned that yes, that's what were the different types of phobias. Some of them you already know. Some of them you have learned today. Agree? Yes. Fine. Thank you, Tejaswini. Clap for Tejaswini. Now, Aditi is coming with a PPT on the places which you found the mention in the lesson, deep water. So there were many places, remember? And you were confused what place was what and what actually it is talked about. So she is here with the presentation. Aditi.
So good morning everyone. As we all know that today we are going to be on the chapter Deep Water, which is written by William Thomas. So let me just briefly explain what we are going to see in this PPT. Through this PPT we are going to see the different places that are mentioned in the chapter. This is the first place. Can you all guess this place? Minnesota. Yes, you are right. It's Minnesota.
Minnesota is known for Hall of Fame. You know, Minnesota is a place which is very famous for Hall of Fame and Museum. So, whenever you see this Hall of Fame, this particular board, remember it is Minnesota. Right? And it's a country music. What is Hall of Fame? Hall of Fame is a country music. Country music like the songs of the folk, like folk songs and all. It's a country music.
So this is the second place, and what a beautiful place it is. So can anyone guess the place? Yakima. Yes, you are right.
Yes, because the river, you have an easy guess that it is the Yakima river. Wonderful.
So now this is our third place. So can anyone is familiar with this place? Yale. Yes, you are right. It's Yale. So this is our fourth place. Yes, please.
California.
Yes, you are right.
Yes, California, but it's okay, fine. How you come to know this is California? Goldfish. Which bridge? What's the name of this bridge? It's Golden Bridge, San Francisco. Okay?
So this is our fifth place.
Yes.
Familiar with this place? Yes, please.
Lake of Both Rocks.
Yes, you are absolutely right.
You can see the rocks here. These rocks are named both rocks.
This is our sixth place. Is anyone familiar with this place?
Computer.
Shoots and materials forest. The shoots is a forest and materials is a river.
Massachusetts.
So this is the seventh place. Is anyone familiar with this place? Yes, please.
Trace Island.
See your head.
Yes, that's very smart of you. That yes, because it's an island. And there is one island mentioned in the story. Triggs Island. Good. one of the highest fears. Good. Thank you, Aditi. Clap for Aditi.
Start.
So now I would like to call Asmita, and she will be here with the themes which are simply discussed directly or indirectly in deep water. Fine, so Asmita.
Good morning, everyone. Today, I would like to talk about, or I would like to present the themes of the chapter D. All we have to fear is fear itself. This line is very much there in the chapter. Can anyone tell me who said this line? Yes, Franklin D. Roosevelt. Thank you.
It is very much mentioned here also, and you must remember it. I told you, na, if this slide is very important, and who is a speaker, that's also equally important.
Now, can you tell me how was Franklin D. Roosevelt related to Mr. Douglas? Yes,
New
sir.
hands.
He was his advisor and his friend. Yes.
And it was told by Shivam also. You all must remember it.
Yes. This line is very important. We all have our fears, but the reason our fears need to be worried about or they even matter is not because they exist, but the fear that is caused because of them. We all have our fears. For example, in this story, Mr. Douglas had a fear of water, and it stopped him from doing a number of things that I will be telling you later. But there are certain things that we get to do through the story, and those things help us in tackling and battling our fear. First one, determination. Can anyone tell me what does determination means? Yes. Strong will. Yes. Strong will is an important part of determination. And William Douglas was determined to fight his fear. Any reason for it? Why was he determined so much? Well, he was determined because when his fear started affecting his life, his lifestyle,
Please, Smita, I would like to stop you here. Yes, Shivam has also informed it, and while we are learning the lesson also, we come to know about it. Why he was simply trying to overcome his fear for water? Reasons. Yes? There must be a reason for it, no? There was a reason. Why? Yes? Look into your books and tell me if you don't remember. Yes?
Because he felt
The fear for water was spoiling something. What was it?
he felt that his old terror, which was his fear, which happened to him when he was 12 years old. When he was around water, he
was in fear. Okay, fine. I simply want the exact answer. What was spoiled, which means what he was missing because of his fear of water? What were those three, four things? Fine. Yes?
adventurous activities
Yes. Adventurous activities.
like fishing,
Fishing. Swimming. Yes. I wanted this answer. Good. Thank you.
So as we got to know, the reason for his determination was firstly, it started affecting his life. The old terror returned and he was not able to enjoy the adventure sports that his friends enjoyed. And how determination helped him in tackling his fear. Determination is the first step towards anything, towards succeeding. And determination creates a state of mind, which is very important in attaining success. Second, perseverance. Perseverance means taking action in the direction of our determination. There is a common word for perseverance that we hear every day. What is that? Yes.
started learning swimming with the help of a trainer.
Yes. And secondly, we know that he went to different places. And his trainer worked a lot on him and made a swimmer out of him. Why did he say so? That he made a swimmer out of him.
Yes. How we train him? The steps. Tell me. First step. Hurry up. Yeah.
And by knotting him with the ropes.
Yes. He tied the rope around his waist and which was attached to a pulley, and he simply day by day he kept on releasing the tension on that rope. Fine. He worked on the different parts of his body, which because he was generally paralyzed, how to move his legs and then how to breathe and so on. Step by step.
Now, a quick recap. We can see these ladders. Firstly, vision. Vision is related to which aspect or the theme of the chapter? Yes, sir. Determination. Yes. Secondly, action is related to which part of the theme? Yes, Aditi? Perseverance. Exactly. And plan? Plan is related to which theme? Planning strategy. Yes. Fourth step. Reflecting upon self. There is a common word for it. What do we call reflecting on ourselves? Introspection. Yes. Self-introspection. It means critically analyzing and self-critiquing. We all are our own biggest critique. We have to see our mistakes, our weaknesses, and thereby act on them. William Douglas also reflected on his weaknesses and his fear of water. And therefore he got in touch with a trainer. If he wouldn't have taken his fear seriously, his fear would never have been removed. Fifth, challenging ourselves. Can anyone tell me how challenging helped Mr. Douglas? He challenged himself. Do you all agree? Yes. And how did he challenge himself? Crossing his comfort zone. What was that?
Yes. How could you say he challenged himself? Yeah.
He wants to don't wanna keep his fear of water for his whole life. So he challenged himself to learn and swim.
Wonderful. First step. Second.
After getting failed for 2 times, he also will try third time for 5.
Yes. Very good. Means he kept on pursuing it. Third. What he did? After this, that he learned swimming, what he did finally? Last year? No, I want new hands. Yes? Hurry up. Yes.
And after that he went to different places.
Okay, to check his residual fears. Fine. Even after the trainer, once the trainer has trained him, he went to different places just to check his residual fears. Any guess you have to say?
But just I would like to ask the entire themes once again. First theme related to our vision, related to our idea which starts in our head. Determination. Second theme related to our actions. Perseverance. And third theme which is related to our strategizing, planning. And fourth thing, self-introspection related to reflecting on ourselves. And fifth, challenging ourselves, moving out of our comfort zones to liberate ourselves and battle our fears. Confident.
Wonderful presentation by Smita. But just to give you some extra information related to drowning, because our lesson deals in the drowning experience also of the girls. And then we will discuss more about the planning. Fine, what we could do in order to get the success, in order to get the success, or you can say overcome overcome any of the challenge in our life. It's not like drowning only, any challenge in our life. Fine? So here's a short animation clip for you.
My biggest fear is
Yes, that they want to be successful in all the spheres of their life. Good, nice sharing. At least she has shared, and yes, what was common in the experience of Siddhi and Asmita? Confidence. Means if you have the confidence, there are chances of getting success. Doesn't matter you are not successful in it, but just keep on planning and remember, this is a message to everyone. We think that we are expert in everything, which is not actually practically possible. So you must focus on whatever you are good at. Fine? And don't expect too much from yourself. Fine? Any other one? Any other student wants to share? I want to have 4 or 5 students to share. Yes? Chaitanya, would you like to come and share?
I would like to share that once I was in like about 4th or 5th class. I have fear of driving two-wheeler cycle. I started getting falling off like accidents and all. So I thought that I would be not able to learn it. So I thought that I got a line like no pain, no gain.
Wonderful.
So I started doing it, trying, and then I got a success in it, and now I am successful in driving.
So what you have learned from Chaitanya's experience? What made him get the success in just learning that riding the bicycle? Yeah? Yes, he kept on flying. So he kept on flying. This is also one of the mantra for success. Good. Yes, you people are not coming on your own. Himanshu, would you like to share? Say something. Yes. Avi? Yes. Say Ratika. Think by you are the next one.
It's not my biggest fear, but I consider it as a fear. Like I am fear of mathematics, or I'm not good at mathematics, and when I was in 9th standard, I got very less marks in mathematics, and that it made me feel like a loser. But I kept on trying to overcome that. I want to get like.
Okay, it doesn't matter. Or everybody is not a mathematician.
It's not, I can't do maths. I was very weak in maths. So I kept on trying, and I do practice maths, and still I'm trying. I'm not completely successful in getting the marks I thought or the goal, but I'm still trying and working on mathematics.
Wonderful, said. This is a good experience. Yes, and she promised to share one of the challenge of her life that she was scared of maths. But yes, one thing is positive about you. What is that, Annie? What is positive about her character? Yes, she confessed. Number 1, yes, that is the very most important thing. Some of us are not even aware of that what weakness we have. Yes. So she's did the self-introspection, come to know about the weakness, and then she worked on it. Yes, whatever the level of success is, it's not like she's not fully satisfied with the level of success, but at the same time, she is successful. Agree or not? Yes. Do you agree, sir? Yes. So it's not like your weakness. This is one of your strengths. Wonderful. Anyone else? Okay, come.
So I have a fear of presenting my views in front of everyone. Like I explained whole chapter, but in 2019, I don't have guts, I don't have confidence to present my views. When any teacher asks me a question, I just stand up and I cannot say anything. So what I do, I just stand in front of the mirror and I start speaking. I don't have any topic, I just start speaking. I tell him only what I do, and slowly, day by day, I am getting confident, and now you can see that I have explained the whole chapter in front of.
Yes, wonderful. So, this is actually the boldness, and this is the shy today. So next time it's your turn. So just a quick recap. Fine. So as Asmita has also discussed while she was discussing the theme of the story. So you have gone through the lesson, you have gone through the mind map as well. So tell me, what was the first thing which Douglas do to find out the challenge? What was that?
Determination.
Before determination,
Think about the fear. Take a decision. Yes, I have to.
yes. Even before taking decision, something else is there. What's that?
After bad experience.
No, strategy is here. So number one, I told you when we were discussing the different cases. What was that word? Self-awareness. You are going to take action only when you are aware of the problem. Agree? So the first is the awareness. Wonderful. We are going to talk about the practical steps, okay, which could be used in solving any of the problems or facing any of the challenge. So first of all, you must be aware of the problem. After that, what is going to be there? What is needed from your side? Okay, you are aware of the problem, but you are not willing to do anything. Before planning, you must have a well. Passion for ideas, I want to overcome. It happened in the case of Douglas or not? He was aware of his problem and then he said, now fine, I am going to overcome it. And yes, after that will and passion, what he did? Yes, planning. So he planned for it. Okay, fine, you are aware of the problem, you have a will to overcome it, you have a plan also. Then next step? Perseverance, or you can say execution. That plan is to be executed. After execution of the plan, what is the next step? What is very much needed? You remember that for how many months Douglas has done swimming? Was it a day or two? Was it a week? Was it simply a month? No. It was a long period, almost 6+ months. So, what was that? He had patience, wonderful, wonderful. Confidence, what else? Consistency. This is actually the thing which he wanted from you. So, you can say that consistency or he continued to work on it. And after that, last step, tell me, what did it finally? After consistency, when you were successful swimmer, then what he did? Test. He had a self-test. Nobody else tested him. It was a self-test. So these are the various steps to be successful in life, or you can say to face any of the challenges in the life. I hope you have learned this particular strategy. Wonderful. So shall we go ahead? Yes. I'm going to have one creative activity. So all of you are aware of this geometric poem. So in the geometric poem, the structure is given here. First of all, the noun. So you have to use any of the thematic words noun form. After that, give 2 adjectives to it, 3 words. Next will be 4 noun. Remember that your first noun, again just a reminder for you, first noun and the last noun should be like, here should be some negative word and here should be some positive word. So the first two these nouns will be connected to this noun, which is the negative one, and the last 2 nouns will be, we have some connection to the positive noun, which is going to be the opposite of the first noun. Clear? And then verb related to the positive, then adjective related to positive. So again, just a reminder, noun, which is going to be something negative, then adjectives on it, then verb related to that particular word, then first 2 noun words will be connected to that word, last 2 nouns will be connected to the positive noun, which you are going to write it before. It's not like that you are going to think over it later on. First of all, think of the negative noun and then the positive. And these noun words should be related to, somewhat related to the theme of your yeah. Then the adjectives, verb, then these sounds will be connected, 2 words will be connected to the first noun, and these 2 nouns will be connected to the second noun, last noun. Yes. Then the verbs will be in connection to the positive noun, and the adjective will be connected to the positive. So would you like to write it?
Yes, ma'am.
Fine. So what is the time by now? Okay. So just write this geometry poem and submit it. And once the gathering, I will be, if you could not complete it later on and submit it. Fine. Thank you.